Alright, so you guys should be watching this one for 3 variable systems on Wednesday, so it should be Wednesday. The students will solve 3 variable systems. The key here is an ordered triple. Very similar to an ordered pair, except for it's a solution to a 3 variable system. It's an XYZ ordered triple. We say it's triple because there are 3 of them. Alright, so I hope you guys were paying attention during this elimination one, because this is going to be very important dealing with elimination. Alright, so what we have to do is we have to take 2 pairs of these 3. So any 2 you want. I would focus on these 2 and also these 2. And the reason why I'm using this one both times is because there's a 1 here. So I can change this y to be the opposite of that and that very easily. So I'm going to take the 3x minus 2y plus 4z equals 35, and the negative 4x plus y minus 5z equals negative 36. So if I want to eliminate y, I'm going to multiply this entire thing here by 2. Alright, so when I do that, this first one stays the same, so 3x minus 2y plus 4z equals 35. Now I have negative 8x plus 2y minus 5z equals negative 72. Alright, so that's going to eliminate this. When I add these together, I get negative 5x minus z equals negative 37. Alright, this is going to come back again. So now I'm going to take these next 2. Negative 4x plus y minus 5z equals negative 36. And we have 5x minus 3y plus 3z equals 31. So now with this one, again, I want to eliminate y. So I'm going to multiply by 3. So I get negative 12x plus 3y minus 5z equals negative what's that going to be? 100 and let's find out. So 36 times 3 is 108. All right, so negative 108. So we have 5x minus 3y plus 3z equals 31. So again, that's going to get eliminated. That's negative 7x minus 2z equals negative 77. Alright, so now I'm going to take these 2 and I'm going to find either x or z. It looks like because there's a 1 here, I'm going to end up finding x. Then I'm going to end up using that to find z and using both of those to find y. Alright, so we got negative 5x minus z equals negative 37. We have negative 7x minus 2z equals negative 77. Alright, so it looks like I want to multiply here by negative 2. So when I do, that becomes 10x plus 2z equals positive 74. And we still have our negative 7x minus 2z equals negative 77. Alright, so when I add here, that's 3x, that's my 0, equals negative 3, divide by 3, so x in this case is negative 1. So I'm going to take this negative 1 and go back into one of these 2. And I'm going to pick this one. You know what, we'll use the other one. So we have negative 7 times negative 1 minus 2z equals negative 77. Alright, so that's 7 minus 2z equals negative 77. Right? Subtract 7. We get negative 2z equals negative 84. Divide by negative 2. And we get that z in this case is equal to positive 42. So now we're going to take that negative 1 and that positive 42 and go back into one of our true originals. Right? So I'm going to pick the middle one. So negative 4 times negative 1 plus y minus 5 times 42 equals negative 36. Alright? So that's 4 plus y minus 10, so that's 210 equals negative 36. Alright, so 4 minus 210, so that's y minus 206 equals negative 36. Add 206 to both sides, and we get that y in this case is going to be equal to 170, it looks like. So my ordered triple for this is negative 1, 170, 42. So that's my solution. I know, it's a lot of work. I understand that. But you're just going to have to make it work. Alright, so we could try another one here if you want, or we don't have to. I'm kind of running in there on time. So attempt these, do the best you can, ask me questions. The solutions will be up there. I'm not going to worry about that one. We're going to work on this one though. So it says seats closest to the stage at Dallas's JEXA Energy Pavilion cost $120. So if we got a stage here, we got a section A, right? Section A. These are worth $120 per seat. All right. Then it says the seats next in the next section, so section B. So we got a section B here. These are $45. And then they say lawn seats, so I'm assuming the lawn is going to be back here. This is our lawn. They're $35 a piece. All right. It says there are twice as many sections in section B as in section A. All right. So if we think about that, if we call section A X, section B, right, is twice that. So we're going to call this one Y. We'll talk about what that is. And then we'll call the lawn Z. All right. So section B has twice as many as A. So we're going to say that that is Y equals 2 times X. Twice as many as A. All right. It says when all 20,000 seats are sold, so that means all of these, so X plus Y plus Z equals 20,000. They make $962,500. So X, my section A, is 120, plus my section B, or Y, which is 45, plus my lawn, which is 35, would give me $962,500. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use these two, and I'm going to eliminate one of these. I don't care which one, because they all have a 1 here. But we're going to eliminate one of them. Probably, to be honest with you, since this is Y equals 2X, I want to eliminate Z. So we're going to eliminate Z so that we can get rid of it, use that answer with this one to find X, and then go back, find Y, and then use those to find Z. All right, so we have X plus Y. Actually, I already have it written down. So we'll use the fact that we already have it written down. So if I want to eliminate Z, I want to multiply by negative 35. So when I do that, I have negative 35X. Whoops, there's supposed to be an X there. Minus 35Y minus 35Z equals, let's find out what 20,000 times 35 is. 20,000 times negative 35, oops, times negative 35 is negative 700,000. All right, so negative 700,000. Perfect. All right, so we know that's going away. So 120 minus 35, so that's going to be 85x plus 10y equals, and this is going to be 262,500. All right, so 262,500, right? Now, in for y, I'm going to put 2x. So I'm going to put 2x right here. So we have 85x plus 10 times 2x equals our 262,500. Alright, so we got 85x plus 20x equals 262,500. Add those, so that gives me 105x equals 262,500. So x is that divided by that, so 262,500 divided by 105 gives me 2,500. So x is 2,500. So that means I have 2,500 section A seats. Alright, so now we're going to find section Y. So 2,500 goes there, so 2 times 2,500. So y is equal to 2 times 2,500 gives me 5,000. So we have 5,000 section Y seats. So section B, we have 5,000 seats. And then we're going to take these two and find Z. So 2,500 plus 5,000 plus Z equals 20,000. So that's 7,500 plus Z equals 20,000. So Z is equal to, so we take 20,000, subtract 7,500, and we get 12,500. So 1,000 or 12,500 lawn seats. So section A was 2,500, B was 5,000, and lawn, in this case, was 12,500. Alright, so those are the answers there. So work with those problems, do the best you can. Again, email me any questions you have, and I will get back to you guys as quick